Translation. Trans means to move. And what you're doing is you're going to be moving an object. So can't physically touch this, but what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to move an object on the coordinate grid. So look at this. I noticed I have a triangle. Okay. In fact, it's a right triangle, right? It's a right triangle. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What we're going to do is we want to move it. Now, look at what the, sorry. Let me show you how to move it. It's saying move the shape down 4 units. Okay. So what it means 4 units, it's actually talking about that's 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units. So what it's saying is move that triangle down this direction. Now, if we want to move it 4 units down, we have to be kind of systematic about it. So again, we can't physically touch this, but I do want to show you some things that you do have control over. You have control over the corners. And look at where the corners are located. The corners are actually located right in between, right in the middle of this grid. So what we want to do is move each of these units down. Now, you can call that one A, call that one B, and call that one C. Because again, we can't physically do this. So we have to actually just use our imaginations and then systematically move each point or each coordinate. If I move A down 4, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. A is going to end up right there. That's my new A. B is going to do the same thing. Let's do that. B, 1, 2, 3, 4. B is going to be right here. Let's move C. C is going to move down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my new mark for C. Now, do you see the 3 corners? Let's go ahead and redraw that shape. There we go. Does it look similar? Hopefully you say, yeah, they look the same. That's one thing that you want to make sure of, is that your object doesn't change size. If it looks like it's sized or if it's turning, then you're doing something wrong. So you want to make sure that this thing said move down 4 units. So you want to make sure that that shape doesn't change dimensions at all. Let's try another one. You notice that this one you have a circle. Notice I say the center is at -6, 6. Let's see that. So is it at -6, 6? Let's see. -6, 6. Ah, it is. Is that the center? Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I would say that's the center of the circle. Now, if you're going to want to move something like this, over here in this one, we had corners. Circles don't have corners. Circles don't have sides, but circles do have a center. So what we can do is we can think about the center. If I wanted to move this, let's say I wanted to move, let me give you the way the test will do it. What if I said this? Move like this. Do you notice that when I said over here, I said move the shape 4 units down? But over here, I'm not saying that. I'm just giving you this. Now, what does that mean? Some students will say, well, it means you need to move it to 4, -2. So you should be putting it over here somewhere. And I'm going to say, no, that's not what it's saying. What it's saying is these are your directions. These are where it wants you to move. So it's saying, because that first one, remember that first number? First number is the X, and that says left to right. This one wants me to move it in a +4 direction, which means it wants me to move it right 4 units. And then the second one tells me what? Either to go up or down. This is a negative. So it means it wants me to go from wherever I'm at after the 4, go down. And how many units? -2. Let's do that. So I'm going to grab the center, and I'm going to move 4 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm going to move what? 2 units down. 1, 2. What is that? Well, that's my new center. So if I want to redraw my circle, remember, 1, 2 units up, that's my 2 units down, 2 units left, 2 units right. And if I redraw my circle the best I can, there it is.